I'm David McCurtin. I'm running as an independent candidate in the Seanad election. I live here in Cork City. I'm a school teacher. I've been a special needs school teacher for the last 10 years.
Why did you enter the Senate race?
Well, for years I used to be walking home from, driving home from work, listening to Matt Cooper and listening to the radio. You had the same people saying the same thing all the time, and I just felt so frustrated and angry. I felt like saying, why doesn't somebody enter? Why don't we have new people, new voices entering politics? Because Irish politics needs a whole new injection of different and new people. And I've ended up being one of those people, and I hope by being new and being non-party and non-union that I can inject new ideas and new enthusiasm into Irish politics.
What have you learned from the Senate campaign?
The one great thing I've learned about the Senate campaign is that life is all about people, and everything that the government will do has an impact on the lives of people. Every act that passes impinges on the lives of people, be it the way it affects their overdraft in the bank, be it their mortgage, be it their wage packet. And people need to have a say. Like I spent the last 10 years as a special needs teacher, and one of my jobs really was to fight for the needs of those special needs children and to help their parents as well. And I've done that, and I feel as a senator I would do exactly the same, that I will fight for the needs of ordinary people, that people need a say and people need to feel that they have some control over their lives. And I feel that I would like to be a spokesman for those people.
Should the Seanad be abolished?
Well, that's a question that people keep asking me all the time, and I strongly feel that it should be democratically reformed. Initially, prior to 1936, the Senate of the Seanad itself was a wonderful institution. It was composed of independent, skilled people who were experts in their own fields, and they came into the Senate without party, without unions, and they were able to have a huge input into every bit of legislation that was passed. They were able to debate it, sometimes they even vetoed legislation. So I would like to see the Senate go back to the original idea again. You know, of the 60 senators as it stands at the moment, 40 of them are elected by just 1,000 councillors. Can you imagine? 1,000 people have the power to elect 40 senators. This is so totally undemocratic, unfair and unjust. You have a further 11 that will be just picked by Enda Kenny, and they'll probably be 11 of his buddies, his pals, or people that have just failed in the last general election. So the governments of the last 20 years have used the Senate for their own purpose and their own means, you know, and there are just 6 independent candidates then, and people know from experience really that over the years it's the independent candidates that have made the biggest contribution to the Senate, you know. So this is what I would like to see.
What is the bottom line in this campaign?
The bottom line in the campaign is that, well, I originally entered the campaign and I was very angry and I was very frustrated, but now I would like to enter the Senate positive and open and optimistic, because people need hope. People need to feel that they are being listened to. People need to feel that they have a say in their own lives, and I want to bring that hope and that expectation back to people again. People need to feel that they are important. Last January, when I opened up my pay slip and I saw this universal charge, I was amazed. I said, what did I do to deserve this? You know, I felt as if I had no control over what was happening in my life. What's the point of working all week? You pay your bills, you pay your mortgage, and at the end of the day you have nothing left. You know, I've got 4 children, all of them are in their 20s. I can't say to the 4 of them, look, for the next 10-20 years you're going to have no life. You know, you cannot have a whole generation that are going to have no quality of life. You know, they deserve to be listened to, and I feel like that we as a people are not being listened to by our government, the same way as Europe isn't listening to the government either. You know, I would ask you to vote for me, and if not vote for me, vote for somebody in the election, but vote anyway. And to all intents and purposes, the election will be over on Thursday, so vote, and thank you for listening to me.